Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Today I am going to deliver a lesson for class 11th subject Zoology. My today's topic is proteins, their structure, classification and functions. The term protein basically means primary importance. Therefore, these proteins are the most important macromolecules formed from the condensation of amino acids. The amino acids link up through peptide bonds formed in such a way that one amino acid, that is the NH2 group, contributes hydrogen, and the other amino acid, that is the carboxyl group of another amino acid, contributes hydroxyl group, thus forming a chain of amino acids by condensation, that is by losing one molecule of water. The term peptide is used for short chain amino acids as 2, 3, 4, etc. Now, if more than 20 amino acids form a chain, it is called a polypeptide. Similarly, if more than 50 amino acids link through peptide linkage, they form a protein. The protein molecular weight ranges between 4,500 to 44 lakh daltons. Now, proteins with all essential amino acid is called as first class protein, which are found in meat, egg, milk, soya bean, etc. And you must remember that collagen is the most abundant protein found in animal world. Now, so far the classification of proteins is concerned, on the basis of the structure of proteins, they are divided into 4 types. Number first is the primary structure proteins. These are the long chain amino acids formed immediately after protein synthesis. For example, insulin. Second type is the secondary structure proteins. They are formed by folding and coiling of primary structure. Examples of the secondary structure protein are keratin, fibrin, collagen, etc. Thirdly, there is the tertiary structure protein. Now, these proteins have a 3D structure, that is the three-dimensional structure, because of presence of many types of bonds between amino acids, such as ionic bonds, SS bonds, hydrogen bonds, hydrophobic bonds, and van der Waals forces. The examples of tertiary structure proteins are albumin, myoglobin, and enzymes, etc. Now, the fourth type of the protein is the quaternary structure protein. This type of protein consists of polypeptides which attain their own tertiary structure before joining to each other. The most important example of a quaternary structure protein is hemoglobin. Now, the functions of the proteins. These proteins, as we know, are the important building blocks of animal tissues, and they perform diverse functions and critical functions in the body and are required for structure, function and regulation of these bodies, tissues and organs. And they are needed for growth, repair, maintenance, source of energy. They also enter into the composition of hormones, enzymes, and help in transportation of various substances in the body. They also form immunoglobulins in the immune system. Now, these functions of these proteins, multiple functions are depicted in this sketch. This is the protein, and it forms diverse and critical functions For example, they enter into the formation of enzymes like trypsin, pepsin, and DNA polymerase. They also enter into the composition of hormones like glucagon, insulin, gastrin, etc. They also help in the formation of antibodies, that is immunoglobulins like IgG, IgM, IgE, etc. Proteins also help in fluid balance of the body. Such proteins are albumin, vasopressin, etc. The proteins also maintain the acid-base balance through various plasma proteins like albumin, prothrombin, fibrinogen, globulin, etc., which are found in the plasma, also known as plasma proteins. The proteins also perform the transport functions such as hemoglobin, albumin, rhobzin, which transport the substances from one part of the body to another. Also, these proteins have the functions of mechanics like contractions and relaxations. These mechanic proteins include actin, myosin, troponin, etc. So in this way, we see that these proteins perform diverse and critical functions in the body. That is why they are the molecules of primary importance in the body. Now this is all about the proteins. In our next topic, we will discuss about lipids. Thank you.